open up. You OPN, bitch, you won't BBM.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming back to my channel for another video. This is going to be a very short one. I know my other videos have been kind of lengthy because I be rapping. But the only reason why this one's going to be kind of short is because I got to go to church in about a couple minutes. So this video should not exceed 15 minutes. If it does, then, you know, I'm sorry. But before I get started, I just want to say thank you to everyone who has been supporting me so far on this journey. Everyone who has liked, commented, subscribed, shared. It all means more to me than you think. If you have not got an opportunity to check out my other videos, please visit my page after this video, PocaSPEAKS on YouTube. And, you know, watch my other videos. Whatever is on there, I hope that it blesses you in whatever way, whatever capacity it's meant to bless you in. And I hope that you get whatever you're supposed to get out of it. Now that all that's out the way, let's get into this video. So, today, for some reason, I had no plans of making a video, but I was having a conversation with a friend of mine on the phone earlier, and he was kind of down. And I kind of, you know, was encouraging him because that's, you know, that's really my purpose in life. I know my purpose is empowerment. My purpose is to help others get through and achieve whatever they want to achieve within themselves and whatever. And somehow we got on the subject of energy, which is really, really good because for the last couple of weeks since the beginning of December, actually I want to say slightly before Thanksgiving up until this point, I have been doing a lot of spiritual evaluation. And I've been digging more deeper into the spiritual aspect of life and not so much the religious aspect, because I've been religious all of my life, meaning I went to church. You know, I sing on the choir, I go to church, I do this, I do that for, you know, the ministry. And I love it because, you know, if you don't know me, I'm a PK. I'm a preacher's kid. Well, my mom's a preacher too, so I'm a preacher's, whatever. You get it, okay? My grandmother's a pastor and my mother preached and the family is Jesus' name. So I've always been super religious. However, up until recently, I've started to understand or have a better understanding that spirituality and religion is two different things. And I've learned that spirituality is more so your relationship with your higher power, whatever you believe in. Not saying everybody is a Christian on, you know, who's watching this video, but whatever power, higher power you believe in, spirituality is your relationship with that higher power. And I've been getting more familiar with the understanding of energy, as well as, you know, astrology and other things that come with, you know, spiritual awakening in this day and age. And I just want to share a little bit about protecting your peace and protecting your energy and not letting negativity penetrate your positive energy. First off, let me start by saying we are energy. This body that you see, this brown skin, these eyes, these lips, this hair that's pulled to the back because look at the mess. Everything that you see before you right now in this video is a package. It's just a shell. It's just a vessel. My spirit or my energy is what allows me to operate this vessel, right? Now, whether you are religious or spiritual, you know about energy and vessels, right? If you're religious, you know about a vessel. You know that God uses vessels and he imparts his spirit into vessels and they do his work for him. If you are spiritual, you know that you are made up of energy. Everything is energy. So I know it kind of seems like duh, but it took me a long time, and it's just recently now that I'm like, that makes so much sense, because it affects so much more than we know. And the best analogy that I love to use as far as explaining energy is the sun. The sun is a ball of fire, right? Star, ball of fire, whatever. And it gives off rays of light, right? And those rays of light can either be helpful or harmful. And the great thing about God is there's always a choice. You know, you can either be helpful, you can be harmful, but it's your choice. You know, he gives us free choice. And what I've learned is whatever you are is what you give off. And I'm just starting to, and it sounds so basic, but it's so hard for people to, you know, use in their day-to-day. And I had to come to the realization too. So it hit me first. Now, always remember, any video that I do, it always comes to me first, and then I'm able to share with you guys the experiences or what I've gotten from it or how it's helped me or whatever the case is. So me, first of all, coming from a religious background, like I said, I know all about spirits. I know about demonic spirits. I know about angelic spirits. I know about positive spirits. I know about bad spirits. And translating that into the spiritual aspect, same thing. It's just energies. You have negative energies. You have positive energies. You have demonic energies. You have satanic energies. You have angelic energies. You have godlike energies. And it is very important that you open yourself up to be able to use your intuition. Because intuition is so important, y'all. Like, it is so important. Intuition can be the difference between life or death. Literally. Like, intuition is so important. And it's really important that if you are a very intuitive person, like I'm very intuitive. I think my whole family is extremely intuitive. And it could just be because of the mantle on our lives. Like, because of the, you know, what God has placed on my generation, my family's generation. It could be. But there's a lot of people who don't have my background in as far as religion, and they're very intuitive. And you should listen to your intuition. Your intuition is God, spirit, source, universe, whatever you believe in, giving you subtle guidance. It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you be ready to do something and something you be like, Like, you ever seen somebody like in the background like this? That'd be my intuition. Like, should I come back over here? You about to look stupid. Come back. I'm trying to help you, not look dumb. You know what I'm saying? That's how I speak to me. Like, I just, you know, be like, girl, you about to look dumb. You go sit down. Go sit down now. But your intuition, man, it's like for real, and that translates over into energy too. Like, your intuition will automatically pick up on somebody's energy, whether it's positive or negative. And I just got off the phone with my best friend because this past Sunday my goddaughter was christened, right? And I have to share this, and I hope if she's watching this video, the person I'm talking about, like, you are so beautiful to me. But like I said, my goddaughter was getting christened or whatever, and my goddaughter's father's side of the family had came to, you know, church to watch her get christened because it's my best friend's daughter, right? So the baby's father's side came, of course, and one of his sisters, he had two sisters there, one of his sisters really stood out to me. And nowadays, like, God makes me pick up on people. Like, I can just be zoned into somebody for I don't even know the reason. It's like I'm just looking at them and I'm just observing them and how they move and how they act and how they carry themselves. And like, she sat a couple rows in front of me to the side, so I was able to get like that sound like a creep. I was able to get like a, you know, pretty good view of her. Not saying I was checking her out. I'm just saying I seen her. But anyways, something about her stood out to me. Now, his whole family, it was a lot of his family members there. He had another sister there. But it was something about her that really stood out to me. And I just watched her, even with her baby, you know, she was just very affectionate, and her baby was crying, and she, you know, put her little cover over and breastfed her baby. I mean, I'm watching all of this. It sounds so creepy, but I was just watching it. And then after church, me and her had kind of like a brief interaction where, you know, we was just kind of like laughing, and, you know, I had my goddaughter, so we was, you know, both doing the baby faces and stuff to her, so we was just like laughing and joking about it. And she just had such a beautiful spirit. Like, it was just like, and that happens to me a lot now. I mean, it has been happening my whole life, but now I'm able to decipher. I'm able to really understand what is actually happening. And God allowed me to zone into her because it was something about her spirit, something about her that he wanted me to see. I still, to this day, now mind you, this was Sunday. Today is Wednesday. I have no idea why he wanted me to pay attention to her. And I just, like, called my best friend, and I'm like, is there something about her that, am I missing? Like, can you give me, I'm trying to get some insight from her, because I'm like, okay, maybe, you know, God want me to say something to her, maybe, I don't know, you know, I just don't know. But for some reason, he brought her back up to me today, and it could just be for the purpose of this video. Maybe he wanted me to think of that so that I can somehow get to making this video. I have no idea. But she just popped up in my head today, and I just could remember that, you know, when we finally, because the whole service prior to me actually speaking to her, there was no conversation. You know what I'm saying? I just noticed her. She noticed me. It was just, you know, whatever. But after, you know, when we were able to speak, it was like, hey, girl, like that type of, you know, like, what's that? Like, oh, look at the baby. You know, we just clicked. Like, it wasn't, you know, like, oh, we're going to be BFFs forever. But it was just like we clicked. Like, and it's, first of all, let me say, it's hard for two women to do that in this day and age because it's some hating females. Okay, I could have seen her. She had some long, beautiful, naturally curly hair. Like, I mean, beautiful. She's a beautiful beautiful woman, right? And it was nothing like, you know, like, oh, yeah, I'm checking her out. It was just like being able to appreciate another beautiful spirit in that moment boosted mine. And that kind of brings me to this video because God, spirit, source, universe, whatever you believe in, because I want to make this general for everybody. He, she, whatever you believe they are, believes, he does stuff for a reason. And Sunday, I was kind of feeling down because of, you know, some personal issues. I wasn't like, you know, oh my God, like I hate life. It was just, you know, how sometimes it's like in the back of your head, you got things going on. Okay, any parents, mothers, or people with bills, you know what I'm talking about. It's like Sunday, it's or like you in the back of your head, you know, you gotta go to work the next day. It was like that kind of stress. Like I was just dealing with some like inner stress. And I just remember, you know, having a boost when I spoke to her. It was just like, you know, her energy aligned with mine, and we were able to vibe briefly off of each other and get a boost. And that's what happens. Energy works like that. We work like that with each other. And when you realize how powerful that is, like that is why it is so powerful when, for anyone who is religious and has been to church, when you can feel the spirit move. It is so powerful, y'all. Like, energy is so powerful. Like, you have no idea. Like, and the fact that it's able to affect us all differently is super incredible, which is why you have to protect your energy. And that's the main point I want to make in this video. You have to protect your energy. In this day and age, there are energies that roam this earth with the sole purpose of making your life miserable, with the sole purpose of bringing destruction, with the sole purpose of bringing drama, issues, whatever. And you have to use your intuition, your discernment, and your conscience, and God because I believe in God. So for me, God, to guide you and to help you and to confirm who you should and shouldn't deal with. Don't be so quick to let everybody in your space. That doesn't just mean your house. That don't just mean your car. That don't just mean whatever. That can mean your personal bubble. Don't even talk to me. Because the very thing, once you start speaking, you spitting that negative energy to me. I don't want it. I don't want it. All right? And that's how you got to think. That's how you got to be. Especially now. Like, it is so important to protect your energy. Your energy can also be your peace. Because when you are positive, I know everyone has been through this. You waking up one morning and it's just like you got a burst of energy. Like you could just go. It's like you're not tired. Even though you up early, the same, at the same time you usually up. Nothing has changed in your daily routine. But for some reason you got this extra boost of whatever it is. Confidence, power, energy, whatever. You just feel like a new person. You just feel like you can get up and go. And then you wake up some days and you just feel like, I don't want to leave this bed. When things like that happen, you have to go back and think about who you've encountered within that time, leading up to that time. Who have you been around? Who have you said something to? Energies can transfer through phone calls. Energies transfer through text messages. Energy is so sensitive, y'all. It is so sensitive that you have to know the people around you. Nowadays, I don't encourage nobody to have a circle. You don't need a circle. Okay? All you need is a couple accountability partners. That's it. You don't need no circle. You don't need this whole team of people. You don't need it. Because the more energies you put around you, the higher chance one of them going to be negative. You don't need all these people around you to validate who you are, to make you feel a certain type of way. And I'm also not telling anybody to go start cutting off random people. But if you need to cut them off and you know you need to cut them off, then do what you need to do. But all I'm making this video for, because I got to go. I'm looking at the time. I got to go. My main purpose and focus behind this video is just to allow everyone in, number one, on my personal journey, because it's really been helping me with a lot. And it's also been helping me with forgiveness. And I hate to bring that up because I can't really expound on it because I gotta go. But I might come back and do another video. But what you put out is what you get back. The law of attraction is very, very, very real. It's very real. Whatever you put out in the universe, whatever you put out, whatever you say, even if you're religious, God says it's power in the tongue. Okay? He didn't say that for no reason. And if you spiritual, you know about the law of attraction, right? So it's on both platforms. It's everywhere, okay? Whatever you put out, that's what you want to get back. So when people are putting out negative energy, they will get that back. It may not come now, it may not come tomorrow, but eventually it's going to catch up with them. And the same with you. So make sure that you got positive people around you. Make sure that you're surrounding yourself with people who have your best intentions at heart. And don't think that just because someone has a smile on their face when they're around you, that they are for you. Because there's a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing, and there's a lot of negative people coming around positive people and secretly sending that negative energy from the inside. And you trying to figure out why you got all these positive people around you, but you still feel like you low and you depleted. That's because they not really positive, and you need to turn your intuition antennas on, because something is wrong with this circle. So I advise everyone, reevaluate your friends, reevaluate your circle. We are going into a new year. This is a new decade that we're entering. So this is a whole new realm that we are entering. And it's no coincidence that the year we're going into is 2020. And it has everything to do with vision. This year has everything to do with vision and outlook and perspective. God is now putting things in perspective. He's giving us outlook. He's giving us intuition. He's giving us discernment, because we are now old enough spiritually and religiously to know better about certain things. And he knows that. So now we leveling it up. Okay? And if he's taking us to another level of intuition and perspective and 2020 vision, you have to be ready. Spiritually, on the inside, internally, you got to be ready to see some of the things that you're going to see. You got to be ready to know that certain people are about to walk away from you. You got to be ready, because it's happening, whether you like it or not. So I hope this video touched somebody. I know I kind of rambled, because this was like really impromptu. Like usually I plan out my videos and I write and different stuff, but this was super impromptu. But thank you all for watching. Please share this video, like, and subscribe. Again, click that notification bell down below so that you know every time that I post a new video. I love you all and can't wait to see you again.